Hey everybody, it's Talia, your creative confidence mentor. I'm a little late tonight, but we are going to be creating a vase and canvas set tonight. And so come on in. If you're here, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you for joining me tonight. Come on in and let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to go ahead and get my gloves on and get this canvas set up. I'm going to take the back and put the thumbtacks on. I've already got the vase ready. So what we're doing tonight, or what I'm going to be doing tonight, is pouring on a vase from the thumbnail that you guys seen. We're going to be using the colors black, gold, and white. So the colors I got here. And we're going to be pouring directly onto the vase. So it's just going to do its thing and drip down. I also have a little bit of metallic white, and this one is titanium white. So this is a bigger bottle. Let's see. Get you this. And I've got a couple cutouts that I want to play with as well. So we'll see how this goes. I've got a couple projects here to try out or to play with. So we've got the vase here that I'll be able to pour on. Oops, actually I should take the sticker off. Yeah, I should have done that first. But basically, I'm going to be pouring onto the vase, and whatever drips off and gets onto the canvas is what we're going to use to move and tilt. That way we can have a canvas that matches the same or has the same color scheme as the vase itself. And I have a few cutouts here that I might be able to play with. So we've got a sea turtle and some dolphins. And for that, I've got bright blue and a titanium white, so that should be enough. I'm going to leave this upside down, actually. That way when we get to use it, they'll be the color of the water. You know, I can't go too far away from my blue. So that's actually how I'm going to bring it in tonight, is if we get a chance to pour on those little shapes, I'll be using blue and white. So yeah, come on in. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. And thanks for joining. Let's see. I was out and it took a little bit longer than I expected, so that's why we're running a little bit late tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. I kind of forgot it was Saturday. It's been a busy day, but I've had a lot of fun. Let's see what happened. Oh, funny story is that I took my cats to the vet, and I thought I had a cat I thought I had a female and a male cat, but turns out they're both boys. So I had my cats named Dakota and Lilo. So we had to change Lilo's name to, I kept it with the movie Brother Bear. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So I have Dakota. In the movie, it's just Coda, which means friend. But I've named him Dakota, which means everyone's friend. And Lilo is now Kenai, the brother. The brother's name is Kenai. So, and a renaming of my cats today. All right. I probably should have waited on putting my glove on because I can already see how it's giving me a challenge. But I'll work it out. It's all right. Whoops. I'll work it out. I've got a new setup and a new phone, so hopefully this camera quality is a little bit better for the overhead that you guys are viewing from right here in this view. So that was also part of my delay. I'm learning a new phone on the day that I'm going live. Just some pressure. But I think that might be one of the reasons why I'm in tech support, is because I kind of know how to figure it out. I figured it out. I figured it out and I got it working just in time. And then I came home to set everything else up. Came back a little bit later than I wanted to, so it took a while longer to get everything set up for you guys. But it's all good. We still get to create tonight in my happy place. So this should be fun. Just putting the thumbtacks into the canvas. And this is so that when the paint drips, it will run off the sides and come down to the silicone mat that I have down here. And it won't get all over the back of the canvas. Okay. Right, that's good. Put my glove back on. And we get started. Let me see if it'll let me remove this without any issues. Nope. Nope, it didn't work out how I wanted it to. Let's see, get it straight here. Or was it straight and I tilted the canvas? Let's go right there. Is that good? Can y'all see? I think it's good. I'll keep it right there. All right. So I'm just gonna put this up. Okay. All right. We're just gonna go with the flow. I'm actually gonna put something under my canvas. Sort of there we go. The weight of the vase, I don't want it to push down too much on my canvas, so I'm putting this tape right underneath the center where my vase is gonna sit. That way it'll pour off. I have this on here on the lip. That way the paint won't get stuck to the inside of it, but you know, it's gonna drip off to the side of the canvas, so that's fine. I just don't want it stuck on there. So what I'm gonna be doing is just alternating between the black, the white, and the gold and letting it pour off the side. And then once we have it on the canvas, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the remainder or whatever dripped off and create another painting. All right, so here we go. I'm actually gonna start with white. I'm gonna start with white, that way it'll at least coat the vase. And then I like how the black, the gold, I like how the gold mixes on the black. So I'm gonna go white, black, and then gold. Just want that to go to kind of give me a foundation. So there's the white. And basically I'm just gonna do the same thing. Each color is just gonna layer on top of it. That. Back with the same colors. White, black. It's like an eyeball. I think you could blow it. Oh, I wonder if you could do a ring pour. Well, I don't have a cup to do that, but you see the air bubbles that are forming? I'm just gonna go ahead and pop them as they come up. You can also use a heat gun if you have one. All right, let's continue. Oh, wow. I wish you can see the side, or maybe I can get the camera to come down a little bit to the sides. Can you see it? Maybe not. I'll leave the camera alone. But it's mixing nice. They're blending well. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because it's just letting it slip down. Drip, drip, drip. I'll try and bring this back to the center. Not that it's gonna matter on the face. Kind of making its own design, so that's cool. I'm gonna go easy on the white and go more with the black and gold now. Oh, nice. That actually allowed me to push it in that direction. Oops. I made some splatter right there. You see the white? That's okay. That. Guys, this looks so awesome. This is so cool. Okay, I got to keep going. This is a little bit different from a canvas. You know, with the canvas, you can see where it's pouring and then it goes out. Well, with the vase, it's coming straight down vertical, so it's taking a while for it to just slide down, but it looks really cool. And then it's creating its own puddle down at the bottom, as you can kind of see. You see that? So that's pretty neat. And it's going to continue dripping off the canvas once I move it off to the side. I'm going to go easy on the white. Whoops. Go back to the center here. With this color. Nice. The gold. Yeah, I think I'm going to use some of this paint to help it out here. So I'm noticing that once it comes down the curved edge, it streams down like little spider legs instead of continuing to pour. So, you know, the same way that I touch up the sides of a canvas, that's what I'm doing here on the vase where it curves down. So it's just going to let it run together instead of streaming down little pieces like these. Hopefully this helps. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. So now I'm going to pour a little bit that way if I can scoot it to push off this way. That's a lot. Go. Let's see how that pours out. Let it swirl. I think there might actually be a lot of this paint just sitting here. Oh, that looks nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this. See if I can do it. Right. The black. And then the gold just mixes in really nice with that black. There you go. And then I'm going to swirl it again. You guys, this is so cool. Okay, so I've pretty much covered the canvas. I mean the canvas. The vase. Now I've got to move it to the side. How am I going to do this? This is going to be tricky. While it's still dripping, I'm actually going to grab it by the neck. That way, it can do its thing over there. And if you're not following me on Instagram, that's definitely where you're going to be able to see the finished product. So it's just going to do its thing over there. It's continuing to drip. It looks so cool. Okay, so you see this paint that I've got here in the middle from the runoff? I'm just going to go ahead and add, whoops. This is some good tape. It keeps getting on my gloves. All right, so I'm just going to add in the center the same colors that I was using. So I'm just going to fill this with white. And then with black. Same process, same order. Add some more black in there. The white there. Oops. I skipped the black in the center, sorry. I don't know if you were paying attention because I wasn't. All right, see, I got a popsicle stick here. Let's just kind of mix it all together. And if we had a marble, this would have been a perfect time to swirl that around. But I'm just gonna Do my best to spread this out here. Oh, nice, perfect. I'm glad you can catch all this on the camera. All right, so that's kind of thinned out. This is awesome. You know, usually when I have the camera set up, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm out of the frame. And I had to, you know, turn it different ways just so that you guys can be able to see it. But I'm glad that this new setup with the camera on the above the workspace is just catching everything. All right, so with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring some of this black in here, clean off my popsicle stick, and bring it the opposite direction. Oops. Some gold here. Probably gonna put some white on the outside. That way we can cover the canvas without me losing too much of the pattern. Just like that. And use up this little bottle, whatever's left. Put some black in there just a little bit, just a drizzle. Nice. I'm actually gonna see if I can do the same. Should I start over here and bring it in? All right. I think that's good. Actually, this white and gold. No rhyme or reason to it, just getting all the colors mixed. I'm going right back over my swirl. I think that's good. Let's try and get it to this corner here. This is the messy part. It's the part that gets people nervous. Off the side. Bring it back to the center a little bit. And then off to this side. And I'm just using the runoff to kind of help the paint move and cover this. Get to this corner. And like so. All right, now we're going to try and bring it back to the center a little bit. And every time we move it, we get some more crazy designs. So this is kind of cool. And now this corner. Down, down, down. Okay, there we go. And then back again, trying to get it back to the center. Just so that this area is kind of the centerpiece. As well as it'll let it go. And while that's moving, I'm also checking my sides just to make sure all of them are covered. This looks good, you guys. This looks so awesome. Like that, it kind of looks like a marble piece. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my gloves off because they're covered in all kinds of paint. I like how it's hazy on the outsides where it actually mixed in, and then how it stands out in the center. It's pretty cool. So now what I'm gonna have to figure out is how am I gonna keep these pieces from sticking to the mat. I did not bring anything to set them on. Ooh, and I wish you guys could see the pour that is coming from the vase. Let's see, can I tilt this just a little bit? Do you see that? There's the vase over there in that corner. Some extra gloves. You see that? That's what's happening over there. So once it dries, I'll be able to pick it up. The tape is going to keep the paint from sticking to the inside of the vase. And then whatever I pick up, or when I pick up the vase, whatever's remaining on the outside, you see this paint that's dripping on the side? That's going to be a paint skin that I'll be able to use for something else. Like this gloss finish, you can see the reflection of my light up here. Alrighty. So now I gotta move this out the way. Maybe I should have kept my gloves on. Here we go. Move over. Okay. Move over. Okay. So all of this is gonna dry and I'll be able to peel that off as well. So what am I going to use? Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a cup or something to set these on. Okay, so got some cups here. I'm just gonna put them right around this mist that I've got here. Do I want to preserve any of this? Maybe. Right there. Okay, so I've got 2 dolphins and I've got 2 sea turtles. And will it stay? I hope so. Should I keep them facing the same direction or should I make them so that they can do this number? I think they were prepared a certain way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them both this way. I don't want this to drip off on my painting. So I gotta keep it safe. There we go. It's here. This is gonna be nice. Okay. Let me move this so you guys can see. Is that good? There we are. Kinda. Most of it's in there. Most of it's in the frame. Let's move this a little bit. Nice. Turn these 2 around. We good? Okay. And this is far enough away so it's not gonna drip on there. I'm gonna drizzle the bright blue and titanium or metallic white. This one kind of looks like a pearl kind of color. It's got this a little bit of shimmer to it. Ooh. Just like a canvas. Oops. Let me, oh, actually I need gloves. I need gloves. Let me open this up. This hasn't been used. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you could join me. So the first thing I did, if you're just not joining, or for those of you that are just not joining, I had a vase on the canvas and I poured black, gold, and white on it, and the remainder, the remainder or the runoff paint, I used that to cover the canvas that you can kind of see on the left here. And now we're switching gears and coming over to pour on these wooden cutouts. I'm using bright blue and metallic white. So these 2 colors, I'm still sticking with my favorite Artist Loft paints. These are the pre-mixed or yeah, ready mixed paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one up here, and basically just like the canvas and how I will pour, I'm gonna do the same thing and just mix my colors directly onto the surface. It needs to be enough to cover the whole thing, so hopefully that will spread. Looks like we need some more paint. More pink. More blue. More white. I have a feeling we're gonna run out. This is not. These little pieces are bigger than I expected. I'm actually gonna let the paint drip off the edges and onto the other piece. Yeah, you can see. Perfect. And I didn't put any paint, I didn't put any tape on this, so whatever drips off will also cover the back part. What I'm finding is that it takes a little bit longer for this to move because it's on a wooden piece. But I do like that it's not as, I don't have to use extra paint like on a canvas. Like, you know, you can tell you're wasting paint or it's going to run off a lot. With this, you can actually see how much you're using and where it's going. If it'll move or if it's going to stay in the same general area. So there we go. And what I'm doing is when I don't know if you guys can see me here on this camera, but what I do is I'm just blowing on the colors to mix them. Or to blend them, actually, I should say. Just blow on it. I guess you could use a blow dryer at this point, but it's such a small piece that I'm just using my mouth to blow on it or to spread the colors. So just move it around. Maybe I'll use the popsicle stick to help it move. Because when my finger goes on it, it rubs the colors together to where it just kind of loses the design. Those are pretty. I like how the pattern changed up here too. So this is one little sea turtle. Doesn't look like it's gonna drip off too much, but I also don't want it to get stuck to the surface, so that's why I have it on the cup. Get some of this in here. Some of this blue. And mix it. There we go. All right, so now on to this one. And I think I'm going to use the popsicle stick to help me like I just did on that because it actually moved the paint for me a little bit better. Just drizzle that on there. And some white. I guess you could make this look like the, you know how they make the beach effect where you would have your blue and your sand, or like a gold for your sand. And then the blue, I'm sorry, the white for the foam. I'm not sure if you guys seen the picture with the marble effect or the marble technique. I actually used a golf ball to spread my paint, and it came out pretty cool. Both the painting and the golf ball have a nice design on it. So this one's gonna look a little bit different than the sea turtle, which is fine because they're gonna have the same colors. Different technique. Yo, this came out really nice. I like the popsicle stick, how it moved it for me. Maybe we'll keep that white over here. I'm just gonna make sure I've got all the edges or all the sides. I think that's good. It's got color everywhere. Just popping these little air bubbles here. Let's give him an eye. All right. Boop. Is that a little off? Let's see here. Like that kind of? Yeah. Okay, so there's that. On to this sea turtle. This time, I'm going to use my white all in the body. Like so. I like that. That's sort of pretty. Really, really pretty. And the blue all around. And now I'm just going to spread it out like this. Let's see what happens. Just pull it outward from the center. So same colors, I'm just using different ways to spread the paint. That's really what's going to give them different designs. This one's nice. It's kind of like a swipe technique on this one. Pulling the paint outward. It's either the color blue or just the process that's really calming me right now. I feel really relaxed right now. Okay, let's see. Make a little swirl. Oh, nice. Look at that. The only challenge is to make sure that my popsicle stick doesn't get stuck to my board or my canvas, whatever you want to call it. We lost some of that swirl I had, so I'm just going to add some more white here. Drip that around. Yeah, I think that's enough blue for this guy. If you, maybe next time I'll do a unicorn, because now what I'm thinking is like with these colors, I could do black, purple, and some silver glitter and make it look like a galaxy. That would really be cool. Let's make some waves on his shell. See that? Go wavy pattern. And then some white. And give him an eye as well. It's a big eye. So the dolphin and the turtle both have an eye. Let me see if I can get this paint to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the white all over first. Since I'm starting to run out of blue, I want to be able to maximize. I want to be able to show the blue on it without having to use all my paint. So I'm going to give it a base, or what they call a pillow, with this paint first. So I'm just going to spread the white around to cover the entire board. That way when I put the blue on it, it'll be able to blend and I can make my designs. So again, creativity isn't limited to arts and crafts, but now you see like the dilemma here is that I don't have enough blue, or I feel like I don't have enough blue to cover all of this. So I'm going to do what I can with what I've got. So I'm just going to spread out the white. Uh-oh, no! And that's another thing you got to be careful of. Is your paint dripping? I'm going to take some blue from over here and mix it over here. There we go, fixed it. So he doesn't have two eyes. I'm actually going to take him and put it over here carefully. All right, so now I'm going to put the blue. There we go. So now it seems like I have a whole lot. Pretty awesome. Oops. There we go. We have initiated my phone. My new phone has no good paint on it. Look at that. Let's get some more on the edge here. Here. Right here. Right here. And here. Ooh, that looks pretty. I might just keep that as his eye and let it spread out. How's that? Looks pretty awesome. And that's just it. It's while you're in the process that you actually get to let go and be creative. It's where all the fun stuff comes up. Because you see all these patterns were the same or similar, but they all have different things going on now. That was going to be too much for an eye. So I'm just spreading it up. There we go. This little nose. This little nose. And some more paint this way. Sorry, I hope it's not loud in your ear. I just realized that I'm right next to the mic and blowing this paint around. Nice. I like this one. This one came out pretty awesome. So, two without eyes, two with eyes, but I feel like they're going to spread, so I might just... Oh, no. Careful. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. All right, I'm just going to mix that in on his head. Now, I like how my glove gave it a texture. So I'm going to do the same over here. And this is the one that I kind of created some waves with on his shell, so I'm not going to go near the shell too much. Its feet. Its feet, a little texture. Are they called feet? Maybe flippers? What are they referred to? What do they refer to as? There we go. Oh, no, no, no. It's stuck to my glove. Oh, great. There we go. There we go. All right, you guys. We've got 6 pieces drying right now. We've got the vase itself, the canvas, and these little creatures. So let me go ahead and tilt the camera just a little bit. You can kind of see the progress of the vase. Don't mind my trash. Can you see that? It looks really pretty. And I like how that swirl is still coming down. So I'm basically letting all of that drip down. It is plenty of paint that I probably didn't necessarily need to use, but it's going to leave me with some pretty skins that I'm going to be able to use. Oh, which by the way reminds me that I've got some skins the same color as this, the black, gold, and white, that I will be creating some more puzzle pieces with. So if you guys seen that, there's more to come. I enjoyed that a lot. There's some white over here that was just like a dot sitting by itself on the canvas, so I moved it a little bit. So yeah, there we are, you guys. Let me fix his eye. Oh, nope. Just lost it there. There we go. That's an eye. These look really pretty. Really, really pretty. This one looks, oh, let me make sure I'm not dripping any paint on this. This got some waves on his shell. This one, I blew out the paint. And this one has multiple techniques on there. This is the dirty pour, just straight onto the wooden piece itself. And then right here, once I added the colors, I both moved it with the popsicle stick and I blew on it. So it looks pretty cool. This one's awesome. This one was where I put all the paint down and then I moved it around with the popsicle stick. So I like that one. That actually looks like a little blue galaxy. This looks like the ocean. This looks like the sky, and this has some waves on it. So I can't wait for this one to dry. So I want to see if it's gonna keep those waves. But yeah, if you aren't already following me on Instagram, you definitely want to go check it out there because you'll be able to see the dry results and close-up details. So that's it, you guys. That's all I have for you tonight. I definitely enjoyed myself, and I like how these turned out. This is better than I expected. I wasn't sure what I was going to do or what technique I would use on these sea creatures, but I definitely love how they came out. I'm going to be getting some more like this because this was fun. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me actually on your Saturday evening. And if you're watching the replay, put a dolphin comment at the bottom so I know that you came by. And yeah, I'll see you guys again, not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. Be fearless, stay creative. Love you guys. I'll see you again next time. Bye.